So I'm at the Future Careers Expo by Norfolk Chambers of Commerce, and I'm going to ask some of the exhibitors what advice they'd give to their younger self before they chose what careers they got into.
Hello, I'm Nova Fairbank. I'm the Chief Executive for Norfolk Chambers of Commerce.
Hello there, I'm Joe Sturdy, Communications Officer here at the Greater Anglia Train Company. So I'm responsible for everything around media, dealing with that, press releases, communications, not just the media, but also to our staff as well.
My name is Paul Maycrow. I'm from Paul Maycrow Photography, and I am a photographer.
So I'm Rick Notley from Uptech, and I'm the Head of Marketing.
So my name's Sammy, I work for Swarm Corporate and I am an executive assistant, so I look after 11 businesses.
My name's Lexi, I work for Swarm Corporate. I work in business admin, about to start an apprenticeship.
I'm Martina, with Access Sport, Football College.
I'm Emily and I'm also here with Access Sport.
My name's Maisie and I work for Designer Contracts in Norwich. We are a flooring company, the UK's biggest flooring contractor.
Hi, I'm Katie. I'm one of the account managers at the Chamber of Commerce.
So I'm Harrison, I'm from Richard Dutting Associates. I'm part of a cost consultancy and QSing firm.
Hi, I'm Sinead, I work for CITB, their Nest team, and I help employers and apprentices link up.
Hi, my name's Jess. I work for Ben Burgess and I am an apprentice grounds care technician.
So I'm Hannah, I work at Norse Group and I work in the recruitment department for Norse Care predominantly.
My name's Shelley Rodling and I work at Norfolk Chambers of Commerce and I am the event manager.
So I'm Kirsty LaGrice, I work at Lovewell Blake. Been there now for nearly 12 years and I'm the Early Careers and Learning and Development Advisor.
I'm Chloe Denham, I work for the Alan Boswell Group and I am a Personal Alliance Manager, so I look after all of our apprentices.
My name's Richard, I work for Saxon Air and I am the Skills and Outreach Business Leader.
I'm Wayne Butler from East Coast Community Healthcare. I'm a registered nurse working in the practice education team.
My name is Martin, I'm a prison officer at HB Wayland and in that time I've now become a custodial manager at the prison service.
Hello, my name's Andy Jordan and I'm representing Falcon Tower Cranes, specifically the Falcon Fabrication Department today. I am the Senior Fabricator and Responsible Welding Coordinator.
My name is Will, I work for the East of England Energy Group, or EGA, and I am the Events Executive.
My name's Catherine McAndrew, I work for the Chambers and I work in marketing.
Kilton Mackay, my company is Mackay Medical Services. And I'm a doctor.
Emma Kirkham. I'm an education and training pharmacist, but also a clinical pharmacist at Norfolk and Suffolk Foundation Trust, which is a mental health trust.
Hey, my name is Richie Bunning. I'm a dog handler for the prison service, and I work for the 6 counties drug dog section.
Yeah, hi, my name's Jason Carlton, and I'm Managing Director of Uptech Limited and Premier Voice and Data.
My first ever job was as a reporter, a journalist for papers in Essex, where I'm from. And that was a great job. Really gave me some confidence, could talk to anyone and learning about something new every day. Brilliant.
The job before I left school was a trolley boy at Gateway, showing my age. And my first job after school was an aviation insurance claims handler.
So my first ever job, I was working at an accountancy and about to become an accountant.
I was working in a restaurant and pub.
I've done a bit of mechanics with my stepdad. Odd jobs for me in that.
I worked at a pub and I also helped with my family farm.
My first ever job was a waitress, but then I landed this job here.
So my first ever job was I was actually self-employed. I set up my own business.
I worked for TK Maxx. When I turned 16, I got a job at TK Maxx.
So my first ever job was actually the job I'm in now, working for Ben Burgess in the workshop. That was my first ever job.
I very first started as a Christmas temp at New Look.
My first ever job was in administration and accounts and I absolutely loved it.
I worked at Gravity Trampoline Parks looking after people on trampolines.
My first ever job, I actually worked at a co-op doing rotisserie chicken.
I went into butchery, so there's some similarities.
First job was I was a jeweller at H. Samuels up in Lincoln.
My first ever job was actually apprentice welder fabricator.
So my first ever job after school was working in a supermarket, stacking shelves. Your standard shift work and great fun.
My first ever job after school, I was a motorbike mechanic, absolutely loved it. And then I went into the fire service, got injured, and then I ended up in the prison service.
I actually went on a YTS scheme, which shows you my age, and I did hairdressing for about 4 years.
Oh, good question, long time ago. And my first job was I was a waiter and I used to wait tables on a local little bistro.
After school, I worked in a shop that's no longer there, and it's Burton's Menswear.
A waitress in a bar in Skye.
My first ever job after school, I was an Alzheimer's care assistant working in a care home.
My first ever job, I was the receptionist for a transport company.
My first job when I left school was actually an estate agent. I was due to go to university to study graphic design and e-commerce, but saw an advert in a shop window and just thought I'd try it. Love being on the phone, love being out and about and meeting new people.
Quite simply, just believe in yourself a bit more. Have confidence, and if you think there's something that you want to do, give it a go. I held myself back at times, and looking back now, I really shouldn't have.
Wow. Just to expect the unexpected. You'll never know what you're going to do.
Look after your knees. I'd probably just say go for it. I held back a lot.
I would give myself a bit of a talking to. I was a bit mischievous at school, but I always knew what I wanted to do. I always knew that I wanted to do something creative.
Don't be embarrassed, don't be scared, just keep getting up and trying.
I'd say to not be too hard on yourself and know that everyone's journey is different. There's going to be ups and downs, and no nothing is ever linear. So if you need to change directions multiple times, that's absolutely fine.
I'd tell my 16-year-old self that I may think I know what I want to do, but you never know, and just follow what you think you want to do at the time.
As a 16-year-old, I was kind of stuck on what I wanted to do. I had a lot of pressure to go into university, into college. What I'd say is get college out of the way with, get some really good grades in college, and then there's not necessarily the pressure anymore to do university, but you can go down more of an apprenticeship kind of route. There's lots and lots of firms that will take you on as a young trainee and get you some education without doing full-time university.
You don't have to go to university. There are other ways and avenues into getting into work.
My 16-year-old self, I would probably say to get out there and look for what jobs there really are out there.
Be confident, always. Always confident.
I would tell myself to listen more at school and to behave and do what the teachers tell me.
I think keep your career options open, experience lots of things, do some work experience if you're interested in a particular field.
My advice to anyone who's 16 would be to explore and give anything a go, because you might like it.
Don't rush, don't panic into committing to anything too soon. I think I worked for 10 years before I finally went into nursing.
If I could give any advice to my 16-year-old self, I would say find something you enjoy. If you enjoy doing something hands-on, then that's fine, and that's for you. If you enjoy something office-based, then that's also fine. Just find something that you'd want to do every day, and you'll enjoy your life.
I'd say to my 16-year-old self that you should probably stop putting quite so much pressure on yourself. Enjoy what you do. Enjoy your activities that you do. Enjoy your music and your drama and things like that. Don't worry too much about exams, because you're going to be fine.
Probably don't worry, you will figure it out.
If I had to give myself advice to my 16-year-old self, is just do what makes you happy. I wanted to become a plumber, but didn't want to become a plumber because I worked for a plumber, absolutely hated it, but my joy was working on motorbikes, a lot less money, but it was something I was happy with, and it's always about getting a trade behind you, and then that helps you through later on in life.
60-year-old self, I'd say stick to what you were doing. Should have stayed and studied business studies, finance. I'd say don't ever give up.
Oh, easy. Have fun. Don't think about the future. Just, you'll never know. I still don't know what I want to do when I've grown up. So
be happy, do something you enjoy that has meaning.
Don't worry too much about school and what happens. The world is a much bigger place, and there are lots of opportunities out there for people.
Feel the fear, do it anyway.
Try lots of different things, see what you enjoy, see what it is that you think you might be good at. Stay busy, say yes to everything, click all the buttons on things, figure out how things work, and try and make yourself useful.
Just have a look around at events like this. Just simply explore, have a think about what you want to do in life, what fulfills you, what is interesting, and try and go down that road. And network as well. Don't forget the power of reaching out to people and going, hello, can I learn a bit about what you do for myself? And generally the answer will always be yes, or if not, I can help you, I know someone. So give it a go.
I had no idea what career I wanted, so my career now is not what I wanted to do when I left school, so don't worry.
I would say to go into something that you find fun, because when you enjoy something, you are more likely to want to exceed in that career. So nothing is ever forever, and you can choose a job on something that you like, and you can always change it.
I'd tell them just to follow their passion, do whatever makes you the happiest.
Honestly, just follow what you want. Just do what you want. If you enjoy something, it doesn't mean you have to do it for the rest of your life.
Explore all the different options and don't give up. There's plenty of jobs out there and so many different careers.
Don't panic, you'll naturally fall into somewhere that you enjoy.
Do all the research and all the industries and all the sectors that you might not even realise or think that you might be into, because there's so many opportunities, hidden opportunities that can speak to you.
There's so much more out there than what I knew when I was 16. Go for something that's a little bit different, something you might not think what you want to do. Just learn something and see what's out there, really.
I feel like most people don't, so if you don't know, that's fine. Give everything a go. Do what makes you happy, and if it feels like work and you're not really enjoying it, try something else.
Get plenty of work experience. That's so important. It looks good on your CV as well, and employers really think highly of it.
I think keep your options open again. So again, do work experience in lots of different fields, try some different things out. Don't be afraid to admit something isn't right, and then keep going, keep trying and find something you're passionate in.
It's really to put yourself out there and get involved. So you can't be what you can't see. So if you really try and get an experience or a taster, that will really help you identify what you want to do as much as what maybe you don't want to do in the future. So my advice to you is take advantage of any opportunities, but don't wait for them. Go out there and make them.
Come to these type of events, pick up leaflets about work experience, try your hand at lots of things until you find something that feels right.
Make the right choices as you go down the paths. Don't waste your time. I had this earlier, someone asked me, I've always said keep your options open and do what is best for you and what suits you. If you do go for something like that and you're not sure, then come away from it and reevaluate and go again.
Some of us might not find our calling until our late 20s, 30s, 40s even. Doesn't matter how old you are, you just go down the path and take the opportunities as they come and learn from them.
So if they don't know what sort of career to go into, I always say, what makes you happy? Do you like being outside? Do you like being in an office? Whatever you want, whatever makes you happy, go to that sort of career. So if you're outside, then do something outside. If you love being inside, then do something inside. Do whatever makes you happy.
I would say that that's actually a fantastic place to be, because it gives you just infinite choice in what you want to do. Do some research, take a look around, get in contact with some companies, go through to them on LinkedIn, ask them what sort of opportunities are available, and you will find something that suits you. And even if you do find something further down the line you want to change your mind, that's absolutely fine.
Don't think you have to know what your future holds. Go with what you love for now. Go for something that will give you skills to develop. Don't go for the job that you think you want at the very end of your career.
Simple one. It doesn't matter. Life's all about different paths. Don't focus and be disheartening just because you don't succeed on an avenue that you thought was your dream or goals that you wanted to do as a career. Life's about life experiences, and I think it's about trying new things, and you'll find your path and your passion and your goals. And it's all about being happy and trying to earn the way through path of life.
Try different things. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Try lots of different things. Get some life experience.
Have a look, go around lots of careers fairs, have a look at big companies like the NHS, consider alternatives to academia, apprenticeships, T-levels and things like that.
Focus on what you like. If you like being active or your hobbies, see if there's a career within your hobbies. So for me, I really enjoyed just like writing when I was a teenager. So, oh, hello! So if you've got interests, try and see if there's a career within your interests.
It's important to think about what your day-to-day looks like. So what do you want to do shift-wise? Do you want to do shift work? Do you want to work days, evenings, nights? Do you want to work weekends? What are you happy to do? And then also, how adjustable is that job? Can you switch course into something else? Are the different specialties?
See if you can get some experience, volunteer, offer to help with like friends and families' businesses. See if you can get involved, find out what different things that you can do or you excel at. But also mainly figure out what you don't like doing as well, because I think that's almost as important as you get older. So give everything a go. see what you like the most.
Broaden your options. Make sure you've got as wide a spectrum as you can when you pick your options at school that allows you to change direction if what you decide to do isn't quite right. Give yourself as much chance as you possibly can. And come to the Future Careers Expo. It's really important. This gives you loads of opportunity to see what could inspire your future career.